we're going to be going over some gold nuggets for you guys so you can take this into your social dancing or just general practice, okay? So this one's for the ladies. I'm going to say one for the ladies, and then he'll say one for the gentlemen. Okay, but listen to both because they do both come into play. So ladies, when you guys are learning, I don't give you a ton of ladies styling in these videos because what I really want you to focus on is the core of our job is to make sure that our footwork is good in the sense that we're not fumbling around, we're not losing our timing, we still keep our 3 steps in a tap, or we still understand when we should be tapping on what foot, and we can easily adjust to the guy and whatever he's doing, okay? So that's really important. And then or another really important thing is listening to the lead's signals, okay? So we want to be always paying attention to, is the guy asking for our hand? Where is he going? Is he going this way? Is he giving me a pull? Is he pushing me? And that's what my focus should be on. The guy, and then my footwork should be I should be so good with my feet that I don't have to think about them and I'm just thinking about what he's responding. So make sure you're practicing your warm-up video, put on a bachata, do the basic, do it in all directions, and maintain your 3 steps in a tap so that your following skills can be on point and you're not like, where's my feet? What's happening? Where am I going? And once you're good with your understanding of the cues and your feet feel good, that's really when you're going to have the freedom to do styling. If you try to do styling before the understanding cues and understanding your feet, you're going to make the dance for the guy kind of horrible, right? Because he's trying to give you signals and you're ignoring them because you're busy like off in, space. So keep that in mind. Really practice your warm-up as much as you need to make sure you're not thinking about your feet. Pay attention to the guy. Once you know you have a space, like a gap in the combination, that's when you do styling. So it's not distracting, okay? So on to the guys tip.
I'm going to piggyback on that. So for the guys, same thing for you. It's very important for the guys to really practice your basic steps and turns without a partner because we have to do the leading and all this stuff. We're thinking so much about this. And if we have to think about our feet at the same time, it's going to feel like you're doing this the whole dance or the whole class or anytime you're practicing, yeah. So all those warm-ups that we did, the regular basic steps, the step taps, yeah, the left turns, the right turns, the crossing in front, we have a video just on the whole warm-up of our basics. Do that as much as you can every day. Yeah. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. Put on your favorite song and do it at least once a day just throughout that whole song. And you're going to see tremendous progress. And you're going to notice as soon as you're taking videos or taking classes, you're not going to have to think so much about the feet. It kind of just becomes like muscle memory so you can focus more on the partner work. Just so I don't go too much into what they said so you get a little bit more. Guys, not now if you're starting off, but later. It's like some of the things I wish they would have told me when I was learning. When you start dancing, when you're doing this line, like this bachata line, it kind of feels like really beginner-ish when you start dancing because we get so... It's like it just looks kind of plain, like we're here. We do our crossbody leads, which are fine, but then we get back on this line. Yeah, but it kind of makes our body super flat. Yeah, so even when we're turning, it can seem flat if we're just kind of like stiff. Usually when we start doing a dance, we're stiff, we're thinking so much, and it just feels like we're like a rock, and it feels like, ugh. Yeah, again, you want to let loose. Again, I know people tell me like, oh, just be loose, be chill, like relax or whatever. I'm just like, huh? Like, you don't just do that when you start dancing. No matter what, I was still felt rigid because I was thinking so much. I came from like a baseball background, so I was stiff. Like I felt like, well, like all sports. So the first thing to do is, again, relax the shoulders. You can do like shoulder isolations. We have a video of that in our body isolations and body movement.
Relax the hands too.
Of course, if you guys want to check that out. But again, just nice and relaxed. And something that you can do to start, anytime you guys are turning a girl, I talk about those crossover steps. Use those as an opportunity to start kind of playing with your body. Yeah, so when I do this cross, I kind of position my body the way that I cross, and then I go back to the girl. Yeah, and I do this in any turn. So if I'm here and I turn it the other way, watch my body. As soon as I cross, I open, and then I come back to her. Yeah. So I do this to kind of change it up a little bit. So again, I'm not flat like this. Watch. Boom. If I just stay doing this, it's just flat. Yeah, I'm doing it really like kind of like beginner. So when I'm here, boom, just that little just touch of here and here sprinkled throughout the dance. You don't want to over exaggerate that also, but it'll make it look cool. And even if you're doing loops, you don't have to open up the body. I can go 1. Yeah, I actually do. So I'm here, as I'm doing a loop, I go 1, open, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can go step, boom, I can go behind and tap. It just kind of gives it a little bit more flavor. We're not talking
Dimension.
about so much about our shoulders or hips or any rib stuff right now, but it's just a simple way to go with your body as you're crossing, as you're doing loops and turns. Try one here and there. Don't get too crazy with it so it doesn't make it too complicated for you.
Yes. Hope you enjoy those little gold nuggets, and we'll see you in the next video.